Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, real quick, because most people miss the videos that are not having anything to do with reading. So, real quick, I got this book, okay? Asteroid Goddesses, The Mythology, Psychology, and Astrology of Reemerging Feminine by Demetra George and Douglas Bloch. That is going to be my reference point for doing the Asteroid Goddesses readings. And I also picked up Cosmos and the Psyche by Richard Tarnas. There's a really good series out called The Changing of the Gods, if you want to look that up, if you're interested in that at all. It's about the 3 outer planets and how they affect us on a generational, societal level rather than a personal level. So, those energies are about right now, like nobody's business. Alright, let's get into it, Cappy Cap. I think that's all I need is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 12th house time. What else? I think that's it. I don't timestamp these videos because whenever you find the video, this is when you're supposed to get the video. I just watched a really cool video by The Alchemist, which is basically pretty much everything I've been trying to say, but like not getting it out correctly. About false light and false dimension when everybody's preaching positivity for basically dollars. She goes into that. I did put it on a bunch of my playlists. I'll probably link it down below because it's really important to understand that you don't get sucked into it. Trying to raise your frequency, energy, vibration past all this. And there's a lot of sites out there. There's a lot of people out there pretending, basically. With so it's just a loop. And I joined one of the communities at some point, and all it was just this chaotic, ignorant loop of the same thing over and over and over and over. So if you're stuck in a group that has that same narrative, like every single video they get on and they talk about the same crap. It might be a different topic, but they talk about the same life experiences over and over. Run, kids. Run! And don't give them any of your money. Sovereignty. Yep, there it is. Capricorn. Thank God. Because last week, holy bejesus, your readings. You got your sovereignty. Nice. Okay. Okay. What else, Capricorn? So, yeah, I'm going to link that video. I wasn't planning on talking about it, but okay. Personal sovereignty, spiritual sovereignty, emotional, mental, financial sovereignty. Learn how to get in that energy. Okay, don't let anybody dictate that for you, right? We got enough problems with that energy on the planet right now. Okay, then we got the 8 of Swords in reverse. Ooh, yay. 9 of Wands. Moon in reverse. The Wheel in the upright, though. The Devil in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Cups in the upright. 3 of Wands in reverse. Judgment. So, you're stepping into good energy over here. You're leaving with really good energy. You're just a little bit confused on how to take your judgment forward. But, way better than last time, Capricorn. Way better. Nice job. I will say this. That was a tricky read last time. Okay, so you're finally getting yourself unbound from whatever concept, ideas, or constructs that were. And you realize you're already in a state of vulnerability, so you're keeping yourself safe and sovereign. Nice energy. Still don't want to go in that subconscious energy, though, huh? If I move the candle this way. Ha! There. You don't want to go there? Capricorn. Why did you want to go there? That'll put you on this, though. And then you won't have to feel any voids because you'll know what you need on a subconscious level. Right? Oftentimes, I just want to make sure I'm getting it right. Okay, so oftentimes when we have this sort of how do I put this in a way that you're going to understand and comprehend? Something that where the rubber meets the road and you can grasp onto it and take it out into the world. So when we have a fear of the unknown, look at, okay, thank you, cards. Look at the energy that's flowing out of her hands. Oh my, okay. Sorry, my nail polish, it's never gonna look good, kids. You're just gonna have to accept it. Okay, so she's got the dark and the light here. The universe must be balanced. There has to be dark in order to be light, and there must be light in order for there to be dark. Okay, that is what puts you back on the wheel. It is going really deep, and maybe that's what you're doing here. You're going obscenely deep. Because look at, there's the white wolf, and then there's the black wolf. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. So if you can go that far in at this point in time, I would do it, because it's going to negate the energy that... So again, there's on my playlist, it's titled The Reason Why I See the Devil Card the Way I See the Devil Card. Addiction, it's not good for you, but it's not the devil. The devil is just, he's the light bearer in the depths, right? He, she, whatever. Just sticking a torch and saying, hey, there's your void. Did you want to look at it and assess it now and move along in a healthy way? Did you want to look at that and make sure that this is not going to suck you back into a negative space in your life and lower your frequency, energy, vibration? Did you want to look at that now? Take a candle to it and assess it. Really look at it and understand how that affects you in the real world, right? So this doesn't mean that like there has to be some sort of debilitating addiction, whether it be sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever the heck it is, right? It just means that you might be in a very unconscious manner numbing something that you don't want to look at. It could be that you have been, and you might be switching that right now. And understanding how those energies are in alignment and how they can take you out of your frequency, energy, vibration, source, power in the very subtlest of ways, the very mundane, seems harmless type of way, whether that be alcohol or other drugs or sex or gambling or gaming obsessively, things that are out of balance. Now, I'm not saying any of those things are inherently bad, but when you use them as a crutch to not look at things in your subconscious that are obviously calling for attention, and you're just like, nope, I'm numbing it out. I'm not going to feel that. I'm not going to sense that. I'm going to ignore that. That takes us off of our path in life. That takes us off of our journey. And sometimes it's almost a little bit of like a deeper understanding of yourself when you come to a point where you're obeying the law, you're doing your job, you're in your freaking power here, but you might have like little things, just little, like my battle with like caffeine and sugar is like still going on. So it's whatever it is just kind of pulling you out a little bit and saying, hey, let's try to stay on this the best we can by keeping these two things in very much check. And you're meditating here without having to work so hard on it, which is nice. That's good energy. So I get you floating through this and kind of being like, yeah, I see you. I can't go there quite yet, but I'm acknowledging you. I'm understanding you. I'm seeing you. I'm not giving in to those temptations. And I'm going to get right with myself in my own space. You're going to get sovereign here. Real quick. Okay. And then 3 of Wands, you're not making any final decisions. You're using your discernment before you move forward. You're on the wheel, but you're like, I don't know which way I want to roll it yet. You're just kind of like, I get you're trying to heal some stuff here. Even though the Three of Swords in reverse is not here. You're using this power right here, your stagnancy, and looking around and saying, is this really where my spirit is? Is this really where I want to go? Is this going to fulfill me on a deeper, meaningful level? Yeah, there's a lot of, okay, I just got done with a bunch of SHIT. I'm going to right now. And that's a good call, Capricorn. It's a really good call. So, let's get the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands energy. Emperor and Empress. There might be, this universe might be putting you a little bit on hold and protecting you and seeing how you handle this new energy. And maybe there's a divine counterpart coming forward or your divine purpose. Oftentimes we confuse people with energies, right? So we just need to remember that sticking with your own sovereignty and remembering to stay with frequency, energy, and vibration, and don't buy into this whole societal construct of you have to have a mate or you don't mean anything, or you have to have this, that, and the other thing, all of it, or you're not going to be whatever. Okay. Hang on. Okay, so you're in the Emperor energy already. Again, keep your authenticity. When you're here, really dig deep. Really dig deep in what actually fills your cups. Don't let society or any other institution come in and say, if you don't have this thing, it's not going to be right for you. Remember what fills you up on a very basic level and makes your heart warm and overflow with love and compassion and whatever else. Remember to do that when you're moving forward, because a lot of times we can get conned into going towards a false pathway because you're looking around and you're seeing, well, everybody else is like all like this is how I'm supposed to be, right? No, you're supposed to be how you're supposed to be, not how everybody tells you to be, right? What actually fills your cup? What makes you happy? Okay, so I'm getting the Tower in reverse. It's slow moving. Yep, Page of Pentacles, really slow moving. Eight of Swords in the upright, but the Queen of Wands is here and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So this tower might have happened with another energy attached to it here. So maybe something inflicted your tower moment from the outside. And now you don't know what kind of value to put up on your infinity, frequency, energy, vibration. Okay. So this other person, energy, situation maybe, again, giving you messages of values, okay? What you're supposed to value, what you have to value. And that's what's keeping you stuck. And you're like, no. And you're just holding off on anything right now, okay? You're trying to get back on the wheel with this Moon in reverse. Let's go to the Moon in reverse and the wheel quick. What can I get for clarification on that? Capricorn, please. Does the universe want Capricorn to know about the Moon in reverse and the wheel in the upright? Judgment in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. The Fool. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so you're not walking away from your subconscious. You're just not sure how to look at it yet. And you just need to embody the energy of Fool and mental clarity. Ha! That's cute. So, okay. How to best approach this? With the spirit of like youth, Okay? You've learned so much here. You've already come a long, long way, and you're learning to unbind from these weird things that are trying to keep you stuck. And you just need to feel right into this free energy like you were when you were a little child. Okay? Innocence here. Look back to your childhood. What gave you those little wings to fly? What made you feel like you were on top of the world? What filled your cup up to the point of where you just wanted to spread your arms out and feel the wind? Okay? Whatever that energy is, follow it. Follow it. Because that's where you're going to gain your mental clarity. Emotions are often the directors to where to come in completely into your sovereignty. They're not little devils. They are your instruction manual on how to sift through whatever it is you're going through and find that little diamond in the rough. Find that little nugget of truth, okay? Because that's what every single solitary emotion is coming in to teach you. Anger's not the devil. Frustration, whatnot, is not bad. But if you're feeling guilt, that's a big red flag. If you're feeling shame, that's a big red flag. If you're feeling pity, that's a big red flag. Those three things are signs of manipulation, and you need to proceed with caution. So if any of those things are coming up here, you need to understand that there might be outside forces or ideas and constructs in your belief patterns that are keeping you from your sovereignty, keeping you from moving forward. And those are just indicators. They're not bad. They are indicators of, hey, this particular institution, person, place, situation is trying to manipulate me out of my own sovereignty, out of my own energy, out of my flame. Keep your flame. Keep it sovereign. Okay? No is a complete sentence, Capricorn. No is a complete sentence. That you don't owe anyone an explanation. No, thank you. No, thank you. Learn to be comfortable saying those words. No, thank you. It's not rude. It's not disrespectful. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. There's nothing wrong with you saying, I appreciate the offer, but no, thank you. Anybody trying to convince you that that's not the case, okay? It's not your job to save anyone. It's your job to stay in your own personal sovereignty and set the example. That's it. That's all, Cappy. You stay in your power. You set the example. You don't need to convince anybody of anything or make excuses as to why you are not for this energy, frequency, vibration. That is not how this operates. You set the example by staying right within yourself. That's it. That's all. Okay? And that's what you're doing here. You're not putting forth any work. You're just like, I'm good, thanks. Thanks. I'm going to look and wait and watch and see how my spirit needs to move. Let's do the devil in reverse quick. Give Cappy some insight on that devil in reverse. Pretty please. What does Capricorn need to know about this devil in reverse here? Okay. 9 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Pentacles. And the 4 of Cups. Okay. This might mean you're left out in the cold, but you're healing. You've chosen better energy. You've chosen to get yourself out of the prison, even though it means you're left out in the cold and you're not taking any emotional BS from somebody else. Everybody thinks the 4 of Cups is some sort of like, oh, you need to embrace your emotions. No, the fourth cup is somebody else's emotion. That's not your emotion. That's somebody else's large cup of whatever. And sometimes it is good for you and sometimes it's not. And I'm telling you, in this energy, no, it's not. You can refuse the 4th cup because you have your 3. Okay? You can say no. That's totally allowable, Cappy. Totally allowable. Okay, let's get the 8 of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Yep, there's your moon energy. Okay. Yeah, you're going to fight for it too. You're going to protect it and fight for it. Yep, you're going into hermit mode. Ooh, okay. Dang, Cappy, you're taking on the world. The inner world, though. This is your inner world. You're going to protect it. You're going to keep it sovereign. You're going to keep it safe, right? So, and that might be the universe saying, too, you are protected. Because in the Light Seers deck, the Seven of Wands is a woman sitting on a cushion, meditating, being held up by 6 of the wands. And then the 7th wand is kind of up against the bubble, but she's protected. Okay, so that might be what's happening here. You are being protected in a bubble. Okay, yep, hermit, all by yourself. You're going on an adventure inside. And you're going to work hard there. You're not going to work on anything on the outside. You're not giving that any energy on the inside. Oh, that's good. Okay, and then the 3 of Wands in reverse and the Judgment for Capricorn. Can we give them some insight as to what's happening here? Okay, 5 of Wands. You're quitting your fussing and fighting over whatever. And there is a divine union here. 2 cups. Emperor, Empress. Wow, Cappy. Wow, that's some intense energy. I'm like, whew. Okay, that's really intense. So I understand why you're like, okay, how do I move forward here? How do I, because this is really important. This, I don't like giving this advice. I don't like, this is a very important union for you. And being that it's on the inside, you are merging your masculine and feminine energies in a healthy way here, which is probably going to bring you into alignment with a divine union. But you have to do the internal work first. That's why you're taking a total and complete pause here. You're on the inside here, and you're merging the healthy feminine with the healthy masculine and interweaving them and making them part of your internal world. Okay? Which could potentially bring you to a divine counterpart in your near future. So yeah, do the work, and you're doing a really good job of not falling into one side or the other. You're doing a really good job of that here. So you've got feminist on one side and the Meg something on the other side, and you're not falling into either of those narratives. You're like, nope, this was created for a reason. I'm not touching it with some sort of wand, swat energy. So you're not bringing the outside forces in. Freaking nice job, Cappy. That's a challenge for anybody. Wow. So, yeah, I see you completing that. This is your outcome, Cappy. The Emperor, Empress, and 2 of Cups. So, if you want to comment down and help other people go through this process, if you have any tips, advice, whatever, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. Because, wow, this is really, after your last read, this is serious growth and evolution on a massive, massive scale. And for a Capricorn, your energy tends to go a little bit slower, but you are just like, pshh. Nice. Okay. Way to go, Cappy. This is, wow. Okay. Cool. Internal journey. Let's go. Medicine card time. Right. Ooh. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Who needs anything else? It's all fine. Okay. had some cool experiences with dolphins. Okay. Mana. Ooh. Okay, ready? Set, go. I'm gonna reiterate this for those who may not have heard me the first 20 times around. If you stare at an animal, a flower, a plant, a color, crystal, whatever it is, it puts off a frequency, energy, vibration, and it puts it onto you. This is why programming and stuff like that on the boob tube work really well. So what you put in your face holes really does matter. And I'm not going to give you that speech right now, but this is the reason why I hold the cards up is so you can get the frequency, energy, vibration of the, in this deck, they're considered spiritual animals, spiritual medicine, or animal totems. This might be a totem for you, or this might just be an energy that you need at this current moment. Okay? Ready, set, grow. Dolphin, breathe with me. Breathe of the divine. Mana of the universe, in oneness we intertwine. Dolphin speaks to us of the breath of life, the only thing that humans cannot go without for more than a few minutes. We can live without water and food for days, but oxygen is the source of our sustenance. Within the breath, we encounter the rhythm of energy that all life emits. In it, changing the rate or rhythmic texture of our breath, we can tap into any other life form or creature. This is a very easy way to connect with divine energy coming from Great Spirit, as well as with your own personal rhythms. Dolphin is the keeper of the sacred breath of life and teaches us how to release emotions through dolphin breath. Dolphin creates rhythm, swimming through the water and breathing before submerging, then holding its breath for the duration of the underwater travel. As dolphin comes above water again, its breath blows out in a manner resembling the popping of a cork. We can use the same technique to pull the stopper on our tensions and create total relaxation. This is a good exercise to use before entering the silence. Mana is life force. Mana is present in every atom, and it is Great Spirit's essence. Dolphin teaches us how to use life mana through our breath. It revitalizes each cell and organ and breaks the limits and dimensions of physical reality so that we may enter the dream time. Dolphin was traveling the oceans one day as Grandmother Moon was weaving the patterns of the tides. Grandmother Moon asked Dolphins to learn her rhythms so that he could open his female side to her silvery light. Dolphin began to swim to the rhythm of her tide weaving and learned to breathe in a new way. As Dolphin continued to use this new rhythm, he entered the dream time. This reality was a new and different place from the seas he had known. Dolphin came to discover underwater cities in the dream time and was given the gift of primordial tongue. This new language was the sound language that was brought by Spider from the Great Star Nation. Dolphin learned that all communication was pattern and rhythm, and the new aspect of communication was sound. He carries the original pattern to this day. Dolphin returned to the ocean of Great Mother and was very sad until Whale came by and told Dolphin that he could return to be a messenger to Dreamtime dwellers anytime he felt the rhythm and used the breath. Dolphin was given a new job. He became the carrier of messages of our progress. The Dreamtime dwellers were curious about the children of Earth and wanted us to grow to be at one with Great Spirit. Dolphin was to be the link. If Dolphin has appeared to you today, frothing through the waves on your spread, you are to be a link to someone, some solution for the children of Earth. This can be a time when you are a link with Great Spirit and bring answers to your own questions or those of others. In addition, this can mean time of communication with the rhythms of nature. You are put on notice to be mindful of your body rhythms and the patterns of energy being fed to you from the great Creator. Imitate dolphin and ride the waves of laughter, spreading joy in the world. Breathe and experience mana so freely given. Break existing barriers and connect to the dreamtime of Great Star Nation. Know that we are all whole in the eyes of the ever-living one. Okay, Cappy. So breath work, right? Yoga is the easiest initiation for breath work because or meditation. You can do some guided meditations on using breath work. There's several different kinds. Soul breathing is a little more trickier to get hold of. There's holotropic. There's a bunch of different breath works that you can kind of tap into. So you can go ahead and research those and see which one works the best for you. Now, dream time, our body goes into a natural, because we're not aware of our breath, right? So the best way, especially during the day, to become aware of your breath and keep yourself sovereign too, because when we're in a state of anxiety, we are breathing very shallow and quickly. If you can deepen your breaths all the way down to the bottom of your belly, extending your tummy, you immediately get out of the state of panic and anxiety. So if you can correct your breath, you can get out of panic anxiety just like that. I don't know why this is not a thing, but that's how you do it, okay? So soul breathing is a thing. That might be a jaunt and a trip away, but Terry Peterson's in charge of it in this half of the hemisphere, as far as I know. Holotropic. There's books. I have a holotropic breath book. There's a bunch of different ways you can get into breath work and understand it. But this is referring to dream time and the sacred waters and moon energy. So that's your signifier. That's where you need to go into your subconscious and that moon energy. Okay. So maybe bring in some pictures of moon into your everyday life, maybe even into your bedroom, so you can dream with that energy around you. Also, maybe a picture of a dragon, or a dragon. Okay, maybe you need a picture of a dragon, of a dolphin. You think about it though, they have little wings and like they're water dragons. Okay, just back off. Whale sounds are good too. They mention whales in there. That'll get you into good dreamtime medicine. If you have problems remembering your dreams, maybe write it down. Write it down and ask, can I remember my dreams today? Okay, love you. Keep the flame.